Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time today to be with us on Devotions with Steve. Another day. Hope that you're getting stronger, more powerful with God. When I say that, it even sounds funny to me, more powerful with God. Perhaps it would be better suited if I said growing in God. We can relate to that. We're growing. Sometimes it's our physical stature when we're young, growing. As we get older, the physical stature may change and it doesn't grow one way, it grows horizontally instead of vertically. You know what I'm saying. Today I want to talk to you, though, how we can get stronger, and something that I think that we have the tenacity to be able to accomplish this. Our problem is we don't have proper instructions on how to do it, and that's praying. You know, when you say, did you pray today? People look at it and say, well, of course I did. I thank God for my food that I eat. Oh, then I prayed for Aunt Sally, and I prayed for Uncle Bill, and I prayed for my children, and all of those are fine. I pray for my children and aunt and uncles and the people in Houston. But when the disciples came to Jesus, they said, Master, teach us to pray like John's disciples, like John taught his disciples. And Jesus didn't say, oh, you dummies. What did he say? He said, okay, sure. And our Father which art in heaven. And if you don't know that prayer, that's actually the blueprint of how to pray. We think praying is praying for problems, praying for situations. And that's part of it, but that's just a fraction part of it. Prayer is a intimate relationship with Christ, with the Father, that you can get greater satisfaction than just receiving what you're praying for. It's being in the presence of the Almighty. And by being in the presence of the Almighty, you even learn what to pray for. Faith is a substance of things that we don't see. It's what the Apostle Paul, with the evidence of hoping that we can see it, right? But by spending time, it says that if you want to increase your faith, it comes by hearing, and hearing through the Word of God. Look what happened in Matthew. So Dad brought his son down, and the disciples couldn't cast out the demon. And Jesus said, "Bring him to me." And he's irritated because the disciples couldn't cast out the demon. Later on, they said, "How come we couldn't cast him out?" Listen to what he said. He said, "Hey, if you had faith the grain of a mustard seed, you could say unto a mountain, be ye henceforth removed and cast into the sea." But then he qualified it and said, "Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by" what? Prayer and fasting. I mean, you got to be on your A game if you want to really have a relationship and becoming more stronger and powerful with God. Look at that prayer life. See if you can change it to where it's a little more intimate with your Father. Hey, that's it for today. Until tomorrow, may God bless you and your family, and you can be strong. Bye-bye.